This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to introduce you to the incredible Wheel Lovers Roulette System by Joe. He said this will give you the absolute best chance out of any roulette system to win. And today we're going to put his new system up against another incredible system. We're going to put it up against 9th Street Roulette. We're going to start with that first, and let's get going. This should be awesome. Let's see which one makes the most money in 15 minutes. And we're going to start with 9 streets at $5 each. Okay, and so if we have 9 at 5 each, that's 45. So you can see we need 2 more there. And it's time to spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 22 black. That's a win. That's a $15 win to start. We're up $15. So let's rebet and spin, and I'll share with you what to do when you have losses with this system and everything else you need to know. That's a 16 red. Another win. So now we're up $30 already. Let's rebet and spin again. So you can see 9 streets at 5 each. Okay, that's a 23 red. That's another win. Fantastic. Up 45 now. And once we have losses, I'll share with you how to recover that and keep making profit. That's a 34 red, and I think we lost, and we did. So we're going to double that bet, and we're going to try to get 2 wins at $90 now. So now there's $10 on each one of those 9 streets instead of 5. And that's a win there. We need 1 more win. So let's see if we can get 1 more win at 90. If we get that, we will reset back to where we started. And that's a 30 red. Okay, that's a win. So you can see now we're up $60. And we reset back to 45 where we started. Again, that's 9 streets with 5 on each. Here we go. That's a 5 red, and that's a loss. So we double the bet, and we try to get 2 wins. So now we're at $90 instead of 45, 10 on each instead of 5 on each, and that's an 8 black. That's a good win. Let's see if we can get 2. So let's go for our second win at $90. Here we go. That's a 2 black, and I think that's a loss. It is, so we double again. So we go from 90 to 180 and spin. Now we're going to try to get 2 wins again. That's a 12 red, and I believe that's a win. It is. So now we're, you can see we're only up 15, but that's because we need to get 2 wins instead of 1. So here we go. And there we go. That's a 24 black. Okay, so now we're up 75, and then we drop back to where we started at 45. Okay, let's go ahead and spin again. Here we go. That's a 4 black, and I believe that's a loss. It is, so we double that bet from 45 to 90 and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 17. That's definitely a win. Let's see if we can get a second win, because you can see we're only at 60 profit, so we need to get 1 more win here. That's a 34 red, and I believe that's another loss. So we're going to double that bet again. We're going to go from 90 to 180, and we'll go over the bankroll needed for this here in a minute. That is a 2 black, and I believe that's another loss. So let's double again, and we're at 360 total bet. And this is going to be a $2,000 bankroll system. So we're okay, but my goodness, we've had a bunch of losses here. And let's see how much we have left. Yes, we do have enough to double again, but we need to start getting some wins now. We've had a bunch of losses in a row, which is not typical of when you play with this many numbers. And there's 1 win. And sometimes if you get a lot of losses, then you need to get 3 wins instead of 2. Let's find out. That's another win at 14 red. So you can see this is one of those circumstances where we need to get 3 wins instead of 2 because we had so many losses. And that's a 28 black. I think we got it. Okay, so now we're back up 150. So let's start back over again, and let's put 9 streets out there at $45 total bet again. Here we go, and let's spin. So that was a nice comeback there. Let's keep adding on the cash, and that's in 16 red there, and that's a win. Another $15. We're at 165. So that happened pretty quickly. We turned this around and turned it profitable, and that's a 6 black. Okay, that's a win. So we're currently up 180. Let's rebet and spin again. Here we go. Okay, that's a 10 black. That's a win. So we're up 195. Continuing to add $15 profit each time unless we have a loss. And then we double that bet. But I think that's a loss there, and it is. So let's go ahead and double that bet to 90. That puts 10 on each instead of 5 on each. And let's spin. That's a 17. That's definitely a win. Let's go for number 2. So we'll go for win number 2 at $90. If we don't get it, we'll need to double again. That's why we have the $2,000 bankroll, and that's a 9 red. There's our second win. We're up $210 now. So we go back to 45 and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 12 red. That's a win. So we're up $225. Let's spin again here at $45 base level. Ooh, I thought I was going to hit the 0 there, but either way, that's a loss. So let's go ahead and double that from 45 to 90 and spin. And here we go. That's an 18 red. That's a win. We're up 210. We need to get a second win at 90. So let's see if we can get win number 2 right here. That's a 27 red, and I think we got it. We did, so we're up 240. And that means we go back to 45 where we started. So let's do that and spin. All right, here we go. That's a win on 23 red. Okay, we're up to 55 now. Picking up $15 profit with each spin. And that's a 5 red. That's a win, and we're up to 70 now. So continuing to make profit, and let's see if it continues here. That's a 34 red. That should be a loss, and it is. So we're going to go ahead and double that bet. Now there's 10 on each instead of 5, and let's spin. That's a 34 red, and I think that's another loss. So we've had back-to-back 34s. That's not good, so we'll double that bet to 180. But we have plenty more chances to double. That's why we have the $2,000 bankroll. And you got to be kidding me. What are the odds of 3 34s in a row? Well, let's get our 2 wins and get out of here. Here we go. Okay, that's a 31 black. Man, we missed that too. That's 4 losses in a row. My goodness. So let's see where we're at. We're at minus 405. We're going to go to 720, and let's see if we can get 3 wins now. We're going to need 3 now that we had all these losses. And that's a 15 black. That's one of them. That's a 240 win. So let's bet this again and see if we can get win number 2. That's win number 2 at 23. Okay, let's go for win number 3. And here we go. That's a 9 red. I think we got that one. And we did. So now we're back up 315. We start over. Let's put them back out there again. Okay, $45 base level bet again. 9 streets with 5 each. That's a 24 black. And now we're really cooking. That was a nice comeback there. After all those horrible losses in a row, we're up 330. And you can see, man, we lost 34, 34, 34, and 31. So that was a bad run there of losses, but we made it through. And the main reason we made it through is we had the $2,000 bankroll to get us through, and we're up 345. If you don't have a good-sized bankroll, and then you're really at a disadvantage. And if you don't have a big bankroll, then you want to bet smaller bets so that your bankroll appears large compared to your starting bet size. We're up 360 now. Let's go ahead and spin. We're 9 minutes in now with 9 Street Roulette. That's a 10 black. That's a win. We're up 375. Let's see if this continues all the way to the end of this one. And that's a loss with 36 red, so we're going to double. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we're at 90. There's 10 on each out of these 9 streets. And that's at 19. That should be a win. Let's get win number 2. So that was a $30 win. Let's see if we get one more of those here. It's a 22. That should be a win. Okay, so now we're at 390, and we should be able to restart. There we go, and let's spin. It doesn't matter which 9 you pick, as long as you pick 9. And that's a 23 red. That's a win. So now we're at 405. That's a nice number there. And we're 10 minutes in now, and let's see if we can keep it rolling. That's a 17 black. That's another $15 of profit. We're at 420 with a $45 minimum bet right now. And that's a loss on 34 red. Well, we've had a lot of, that's the third 34 in a very short time. So we're going to go ahead and double that from 45 to 90 and try to get our 2 wins here. That's a 21 red. There's one of them. Let's go for win number 2 with a $30 win on a $90 bet. Here we go. That's a 29 black. There it is. So we're at 435 now, and let's go back to 45 where we started and spin again. Here we go. That's a 19 red. That's another win. We're at 450. Let's keep it rolling with 9th Street Roulette. Here we go. That's an 18 red. Another win. We're at 465. And let's spin. That's a 28 black. That's a win. So now we're at 480. We're creeping toward $500 profit. That's awesome. And we're 11.5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 35 black there. That's a loss. So let's double from 45 to 90, which makes the $5 bets 10. And let's spin. Here we go. That's a 2. That should be a loss. Okay, so let's go ahead and double that again from 90 to 180. This is a $2,000 bankroll system. And here we go. That's a win there on 21 red. Okay, let's go for win number 2 at 180 here. And see what we get. That's a 30 red. Barely got that one. We're at 465. We reset back to 45. There we go. And let's spin with 5 on each where we started. And here we go. That's a 34. Man, I think we've had 6 34s now since we started this. So let's go ahead and double that and spin at $90. Here we go. That's a 31 black. And that's 2 losses in a row there, man. Okay, we're going to 180 now. And let's see if we can get 2 wins. Another loss. Man, that's 3 in a row. It can happen. So let's see if we can change things now. Now we're at 360 total bet, but that's why we're able to do it, because we have the bankroll that we need. And that's a 27 red. There's a win finally. Let's go for a second win, then we'll see if we need 3 or not. That's the second win on 15 black. Let's see where that puts us. Okay, we're up 390. So this is where you have to decide if you want to get a third one or not. We're not near session profit, so let's try to get a third one. There it is right there, 24 black. But if you want to take a hit and start over there, I'm perfectly fine with that. We're up $510 now. So let's go back to 45 where we started. And again, you can move these around if you want to, or leave them the same as long as there's 9 streets covered. That's a 26 black. That's a win. So we're up 525. And we got about just over a minute left here with 9th Street Roulette. I think that's our 7th 34. What are the odds of that? Let's go ahead and double that and spin. That number just keeps popping up. And double 0 doesn't help us much either. That's 2 losses in a row. We're going to go ahead and double to 180 and hope this losing streak stops. We've had a lot of crazy numbers recently. That's a 28 black. There's 1 win. Let's go for win number 2 here at 180 total bet. And that's a 36. That's another loss. Man, that's a lot of losses. So let's go ahead and double again.
No more bet.
And spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a win there on 13 black. Let's see if we can get 2 of those. So let's see if we can get one more win here at the 360 total bet. Ooh, that's our 8th 34. That is unreal. So we're going to go ahead and double again to 720, and we're getting close to the 15-minute mark. Oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. This has done fantastic the whole time, and now look at it. I don't even know if we can go to 1400. Looks like we have 1300 left there. We're probably going to have to stay right here at 720 and see if we can get some wins. You've got to be kidding me. Another 35. How many losses in a row is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses in a row. And we only have about $600 left in the bankroll. So let's go ahead and do a last spin here. And man, that's rough. That's an 11 black. Okay, that's minus 120. Oh, because we pulled them off. The 15 minutes is up, so this one almost lost its bankroll, and it's never good when you can't make the final bet because you don't have enough in there. So let me know what you think of 9th Street Roulette. I've been making a lot of money with it, but obviously it can lose. It was doing great there till the very end. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And now it is time for the new roulette system of the day. I can't wait to share this one with you. Let's jump right in there, get started, and see if it can do better than 9th Street Roulette. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for Joe's Wheel Lover Roulette strategy. And again, he says that this will give you the best chance of winning out of any roulette system out there. Let me show you what numbers he picks because he says it's real important, the ones that you bet on. And let's get started. So he starts with these two right here. These are going to be split bets. And then we're going to add 2 more right here. And then over here on the right side, something similar looking. And then we're going to add a $1 bet on 000. This is a $10 total bet to start. And let's go ahead and start the timer. Here we go. That's a 31 black. That's an $8 win. Nice. So let's just rebet and spin. Once we have losses, I'll show you how to deal with those. And here we go. That's an 18 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we're going to go up a unit. So let's go ahead and go from 1 to 2 on all those. And that's a $20 total bet now. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 2 black. Okay, that's a win. And we're not going to go backwards in the progression until we hit a certain profit level. We're up 14 right now. We won that one, but we're going to stay the same with the bet. And here we go. That's a 36 red. And that's a loss. So we're going to go up another unit there. And that means we're going to add $1 to all these bets. Just like that. Okay, now we're at $30 total. Here we go. That's a 34 red. Okay, that's a nice $24 win there, but we're up 18. We're just going to rebet and spin. That's a 16 red. And that's a loss. So we go up a unit on all these. And one thing I just remembered was he said not to increase the zeros. So to leave those where they're at. So let's leave those where they're at. And we'll go up 1 on everything else. So that puts us at a $38 total bet. And here we go. That's a 15 black. Okay, that's a nice $34 win. We're up 22. We haven't reached our goal yet. So we're going to keep the bet the same when we win. And when we lose, we're going to go up a unit. That's a 6 black. We lost, so we're going to go up another unit. But again, we're not going to bet on the zeros. We're going to just add it to the rest of the bets. Okay, now we're at $46 total bet, and let's spin. That's a 23 red. Okay, that's a $44 win. We're up 28. We're going to leave the bet the same and spin. And the numbers that Joe selected here, he said he picked very strategically because of the way that they're evenly separated on the roulette wheel. So keep that in mind. He absolutely loves these numbers. And let's go ahead now and add $1 to all these split bets. Okay, that puts us at a $54 total bet. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 29 black. We lost again. Let's go up another unit. So let's do that. Now it looks like we have 7 on each one of these. We fix that one. There we go. And spin. Now we're at $62 total bet. And Joe says this is incredibly safe by going up a unit. And that's a 20, and we lost that one as well. So let's increase all those except for the zeros by 1 again. Okay, there we go. $70 total bet. And let's see what we get here. That's a 26 black. That's a nice $74 win, but you see we're not at a profit goal, which we're going to shoot for $50 for the first profit goal. So we leave the bet the same unless we're there. So that's a 24 black. That's another $74 win. We're up 14. We leave the bet the same. And then once we get over $50 profit, we reset. That's a 9 red. And we lost, so let's go up a unit. So here we go. And again, he does not increase the zeros. But he starts out with a little bit more bet on the zeros than on the other numbers. So let's see what we get here. That's a 22 black. That's a loss. Let's go up another unit. So now we're going to have $10 on each one of these. Oops, let me fix that. Again. There we go. $86 total bet now. And let's spin. That's a 12 red. And we finally got a win there, $94. We're at minus 40. Again, we're trying to get up $50 before resetting. And that's a 31 black. That's another win. Now we're at 54, so we reset. So that means the bets go all the way back down to $10 where we started. So let's go ahead and do that, and we're almost there. So we're going all the way back to 10, which is $1 on 0, $1 on double zero, and then $1 on all the 8 splits. So $10 bet, and now we're up over 50 bucks. Now we're going to try to get to 100. We're going in $50 increments, and that's a 36, and that's a loss. So let's go ahead and increase by 1 unit on all those bets again. And here we go. That's a 3 red. Another loss. Let's go up a unit, but not on the zeros. So here we go. Okay, now we have 3 on each. And 2 on the zeros there. Okay, it's a 25 red. Lost again, so let's go up another unit. Okay, we're going to go from 3 to 4. There we go, $36 total bet, and let's spin. That's a 25 red. Man, we're losing a bunch of them in a row here, but that's okay. The bankroll will help us, which I'll go over here in a minute, and we're going from 4 to 5. But this is a very safe progression, and we're at minus 40 right now. Haven't lost much, and let's get back on the winning ways here. That's a 30 red. Lost again, so let's go up again. Then we'll check and see where we're at. These are going to be at 6 each now instead of 5. Okay, and you can see we're at minus 84 right now, but that can change in a second here. That's a 19 red. We lost again. Let's go up another unit. So let's do that. I love systems that can get in trouble and come back, and I have a feeling this is definitely one of those. Let's make it come back and make some money here. Okay, we're at $60 total bet now, and let's spin. That's a 9 red. Lost again. My goodness. Let's keep going here. We'll keep adding. We're at 8 now. Okay. Okay, this is a $68 total bet. Let's see what we get. That's a 26 black. Okay, finally a win of some kind. Thank goodness. Let's keep the bet the same and spend until we get to $100 profit. And that's an 8 black. We lost again, though. Let's keep increasing. This is why we have a good sized bankroll for this one. And we're going to do this one with the $2,000 bankroll just to, actually, I just cleared them out accidentally. Let's put those back out there again. And you can see on that last win it was, we lost 68. So let's make sure those are right. And then 1 on 00 and 0. Okay. Let me put those out again. That doesn't look right. We want to make sure these bets are right, and this will also help you with putting the bets out. Okay, there's our $10 bet, and we were at 68, 50. Oh yeah, we have to do it. We have to do it one by one here. That's why. So if you ever accidentally hit the delete button like I just did, you'll have to do them individually. And let's get them back where they were. So these would go up, and then okay, we'll get back up to 68 where we were and spin. Sorry about that, guys, but it's good to see that because that can happen to you when you're playing for sure, and you need to, just be focused at getting things back where they were. That's a nice $58 win. Let's rebet and spin.
No more bets.
And let's see if we can get some multiple wins here. That's a 12 red. And you can see I was originally trying to get back to where I was by doubling, but we were going up a unit, so we just stay right here at 68. And that's a 14 red. Another win. So now we're minus 14. Again, we're still trying to get to $100 profit here. That's a 28 black. That's a loss. Let's go up a unit. But again, we're not going to increase the 000. There we go. Okay, now we're at $76 total. And here we go. That's a 19 red. That's another loss. So let's go up a unit. Okay, so now these are going to 9. And I think we're due for some good stuff to happen here soon. Let's see if we can get some wins. That's a 29 black. Another loss, though. I was optimistic at least, right? Let's add one more to each of these. I still think this one will come back and do well here. We're at $92. We have 4 minutes left, and let's spin. That's a 27 red. Okay, there's an $88 win. We just need a few wins in a row here to get us back on track and making money again. That's an 8 black. We lost again, and there's an 8 down there that we just hit before. So let's go up another unit. And if you guys ever make a mistake like that when you're playing, just try to get back on board right where you were, and just try to stay focused on getting back, and then don't worry about the mistake that you made. Just focus on doing the right thing. And now you can see we've had 3 8s in the last like 12 spins. That's crazy. So let's go ahead and increase these to 12. Here we go. Okay, 108 total bet now. That's a 9 red. Lost again. Let's go up again. You can see that puts us at minus 454. We're going to $13 on each right now. Oops, let me fix that. Okay, we're at 116 total bet now. Let's get some wins. Come on. That's a 24 black. Okay, there's one win at 118. That's good. Let's see how many in a row we can get here. And that's a 20 black, and that's not good. So let's go up another unit. But let's turn this thing around. I think we can do it. Okay, let's spin. We have 2 minutes left with this one. I hit 20 again. You got to be kidding me. Okay, let's increase again. We're not going to lose our bankroll with this one, that's for sure. But we need to get some wins here. We're at minus 576, $132 bet, and $2,000 bankroll. That's a 3 red. And another loss. My goodness. We're just losing. But we can still turn it around. We fixed that one there. Okay, 140 total bet. That's a 6 black. Another loss. So we are minus 848 now. Wow. Okay, 148 total bet now. Eventually we should get some wins, right? That's a 15 black. Okay, that's a 158 win. Let's see how many wins we can get in a row here at 148. That's a 22 black. That's another loss though. My goodness, now we're minus 838. So here we go. Okay, we're at 156. Excuse me. And that's a 0, but we don't have as much on the zeros as everything else, but still that's a $60 win. We'll take it. Let's rebet and spin. That's a 30 red. Lost again, so now we're minus 934. We've lost about half our bankroll. Okay. 164, and we just ran out of time, but I'm going to play this one out because I want to see how this does under adversity like this. There's a win at 178. We're going to need a winning streak to pull out of this, guys. And let's see if we can do that. That's a 21 red. And right now that's not happening yet. We're minus 920. We have a little over half our bankroll. We're at 20 each now. And let's go ahead and spin. All right, Joe, let's get this thing going here. And there's a 0. At least that's a win of some kind. That's a $44 win. Let's just rebet and spin. Each time we add to the other numbers without the zeros, it reduces how much we win with the zeros, but at least it's a win. There's a nice win of 188. Just like things have been going really badly, we could get a winning streak going here. Let's do it. That's a 3, and I don't think that's a win. That's a loss. So that puts us at minus 860. We're going to need a winning streak to get us out of this mess we're in right here. I do like the system, though, but I think it just got really bad numbers so far. So we're at 180 total. Let's see if it can do something and come back here. That's a 22 black. That's another loss. So we're at 1,040 lost now. Now we're going to 22 on each. Okay, 188 total bet. Come on, let's get some wins. That's a 6. I think that's another loss. It is. So we're already... we only have about $700 left in the bankroll. We're going to need that winning streak, and we're going to need it like pretty soon here. We're at 196 total bet now. That's a 2 black. Okay, that's a 218 win. Let's rebet and spin. Be nice to at least get a nice little run here before we finish. And you got to be kidding me. That 20 just keeps hitting. My goodness. So that puts us at only about $700 and some left in the bankroll. So let's go up again. And again, Joe picks these numbers because they're evenly spread out on the roulette wheel. And he says that this system has made him more money than any other system, and that if you want to win, this is the one. But let's I think it is a good system. We just continually lose, and we shouldn't have this many more losses than wins with half the numbers covered. However, this is roulette, and anything can happen, as you guys well know. So let's go ahead now and bet at 212 here, and let's just finish this thing out. That's an 18 red. Another loss. So we only have $300 and some left in the bankroll now. And we're either going to have a major comeback or we're going to lose the whole thing. So we're at 26 on each now. Let's spin. That's an 11 black. Okay, we finally got a win of some kind. That's good. But we would need a lot of those. Let's see if we can get a run going. That's a 24 black. Okay, there's a win. We're at minus 1100 right now. Let's see if we can get a run going. And that's a 1 red. Okay, that's a 248 win. Let's keep it rolling. Here we go. That's a 32 red. That's a win. We're at minus 630. Here we go. Let's keep it rolling. That's a 26 black. That's another win. So we're at minus 382. Here we go. That's a 4 black. That's another win. So we're at minus 134. Let's keep it rolling. Come on. That's a 27 red. Okay, that's a win. Now we're back up $114, and he goes in $50 increments, and I can't believe that came back when we were just $200 from losing our entire bankroll. But let me know what you think of this one down in the comments. I'm glad it came back, and that was fun that it came back, but man, that was a rough ride there for a while. I do like this system, and I think we just had really bad numbers early. It's a very safe system of increasing 1 unit at a time. But you guys know as well as I do, if you do a system that's 1 unit at a time and then you lose almost every bet, it's hard to come back. But we did it there. But let me know down in the comments what you think, as always. And if you want to send in a roulette system like Joe did today, send it to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I pick a new one every single day of the week, 365 days of the year, in the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day. And if you're enjoying that search with me, please share and subscribe and like the videos, and that would be much appreciated. And let's keep growing this great community of people that love roulette. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.